The dog in Resident Evil 4 is alive, and he will be returning into the remake coming up on March 24th. The evidence to back my claim is very simple. In the beginning of the game, we rescue him from a bear trap. How he got there is beyond our belief, but nonetheless, he is here and he needs our help. After rescuing him, he seems to just take off into the woods and we just never see him again. That is, until we meet up with him again later on in the game. Later on, we come across a scene where ganados are pulling the 𝗦𝗥𝗕𝗘 to the area. Our goal is to survive and eliminate the 𝗦𝗥𝗕𝗘. After an intense face-off, once you do enough damage, the dog reappears and assists us by simply distracting the giant by barking, and can I say he has some moves when it comes to dodging this rampaging beast? After we defeat the giant, the dog kinda just disappears and we don't encounter him again for the rest of the playthrough. There are other dogs in the game, but they don't resemble our dog as it's a different part of the game, and I doubt Salazar somehow captured him to then inject him with Las Plagas. In a recent showing over on the IGN extended gameplay, they decided to show us a dead dog laying on the ground next to a bear trap. This is not our dog once again. I mean, how could it be? He looks nothing like ours, and Capcom simply wouldn't show us this to make us realize he won't be returning. This is definitely a mislead on their part. It makes as much sense to show us Leon's corpse, but he has a different hair color. Nothing here is adding up. I believe he is alive and will be playing a similar role to the original. It could be a totally different way of happening too. Like maybe this time around he is surrounded by ganados and we have to defend him to gain his trust in order for him to help us later on. I hope he has a more intense scene like this and many more in the village. Not only with just the 𝗦𝗥𝗕𝗘, but maybe the second 𝗦𝗥𝗕𝗘 at the cabin, or he could join us in defeating Mendez, the village's big cheese. I can see the potential here and hope Capcom can see the same in giving him more of an addition to the start of the game. Now, I'm not wishing a Call of Duty style, that he stays by your side the whole time or you can summon him. I think that would be kind of ridiculous in my opinion, as the village area seems to be best to run into the dog and befriend him. Now, I personally would do this in every playthrough, and I would absolutely love it if maybe an unlockable like the charms we get for pre-ordering the Resident Evil 4 remake. Imagine having the dog charm on your Red 9. Dude, that'd be insane. I really like these ideas and am very hopeful for the future and what exactly happens. Now be honest, if you got a charm of the dog, would you not rock it on a weapon of your choice? Now I know I would. And on another note, do you remember the dog from the farm? You know, the one you can walk up to and he takes off if you get too close. Having a mechanic to interact with even this dog would be epic. I'm thinking along the lines of having this separate dog help you only in this area. When entering the farm, you could find this dog scared and hiding somewhere. You could try and go up to it and pet it or talking to it. It could possibly befriend him, just to get some nostalgia of the old style. Giving even this dog a purpose to return in the game? Honestly, I would love it if even there were more non-infected dogs appeared throughout the village. I may be pushing the limits here, but do you remember the Special 2 costume that gave Ashley the impenetrable armor and makes her immortal? Well, imagine if it gave the dog you save at the start his own armor set. I couldn't even imagine something like that, but it would be unique to see. What do you guys think about this theory? Are you hopeful to see the return of the dog we saved so long ago? Or do you think Capcom will stray from this idea and all the dogs we encountered are either infected or gone from this world? The inspiration from this video came from another Resident Evil YouTuber. His name is Project Wesker, and his theory intrigued mine. I'll leave a link to the exact video in the description, so go over there and tell him that Og sent you. Drop me a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more Resident Evil 4 Remake content. I, personally, will be sitting here and praying for the dog's return. Please. And my dream better come true, Capcom, or when you're in the shower, I'll be there. When you're on the toilet, I'll be there. When you're getting up in the morning and you get in your car and you're about to go to the office, trust me, I'm already be at your office staring you down. I hope you're all doing very well, and I'll see you soon.